Okay,
All set?
you're good.
All right. Hi, well, thank you guys all for coming tonight. I'm super excited to be here. I'm Nikki, and I'm going to share my screen really quick, and then we'll get started. So if this doesn't work, just let me know, but we'll get going. Okay, everybody good? I think that worked. Okay, perfect. All right. So I'm so excited to be joining you tonight to learn how one simple change can add up to huge and meaningful results in your health. I'm excited to share this information with you simply because this one simple change has made a huge impact and made a huge difference in me and my family's life. Sorry, just excuse I think this should work. I don't know why the slide's not moving. Figure that out. Okay, sorry. So healthy used to be simple. It wasn't the latest superfood or the new diet craze. It was simply fresh fruits and vegetables. We played outside as kids, we drank from the hose, and at the end of the day, we were tired and we went to bed. Today, for most of us who have kids, it looks very different. Neighborhood games are replaced with iPads and video games. Our sugary sodas and desserts, which used to be reserved for birthday parties, are now everyday treats. And people are turning to energy drinks just to get through the day simply because they don't have enough energy. So how are you taking care of you? I think we can all agree that our health is made up of these four things: eating real food, not something from a package; exercise, finding something you love and doing it. That's one of the big things for me, finding what you love and do it; and water. I actually just started doing this, is we should strive for half of our body weight in ounces per day. And I really just started doing this within the last couple of weeks, and it's made a huge difference in my body. So yeah, drink more water. Even if you think you're drinking enough, drink more water. And the biggie for all of us moms is make sure you're getting enough sleep and reducing your stress. Sleep is so important. So much happens when we sleep at night. It detoxifies, repairs us, and our hormones are able to do what they're supposed to do when we get proper rest. And unfortunately, in society today, being tired and exhausted is a trend, and we wear it like a badge of honor. And of all the lifestyle change you could make, the one that is proven to make the most impact on your health is to consume a diet rich in fruits and vegetables. And for 4,000 studies show that making one simple change makes a profound impact on your health. One simple change, that's it. So there are two startling trends in our world today. One, environmental toxins are increasing. And two, our food quality is decreasing. And this is causing a perfect storm within our bodies. So all of these additives, the preservatives, the flavor enhancers, the artificial colors, I hate artificial colors in food. They're great for the shelf life of food, but they're awful for our bodies. So what happens is oxidative stress. So these increased environmental toxins, the decreased quality of food, and it's causing oxidative stress in our bodies every single day. So the stress in our bodies does this. So oxidative stress is also caused by smoking. Exercise can actually cause oxidative stress. Stress itself, which we all know we're enduring stress on a daily basis, medications, flying in an airplane, and pregnancy. So it's important to understand oxidation causes aging and disease. Wrinkles are a simple example of oxidative stress happening to our skin cells. Nobody wants to deal with wrinkles, but it happens. Another great illustration is the apple. So you see the apple there where one side looks really good and the other side's all nice and brown. And what happens is as it ages, it gets oxidative stress. It turns brown. Trust me, I see many an apple on in my house that's half eaten and immediately turns brown because of the two toddlers. But if you squeeze lemon juice on the apple, which is the antioxidant, it slows down the aging process. I love that trick too. So your best defense is antioxidants. Lemons to lessen stress on the apple. Antioxidants from fruits and vegetables neutralize that harmful oxidative stress, and they are our best defense. They shield and protect us. Simple as that. Fruits and vegetables. Time is vegetables are good, so good they could save your life. Did you know that you need to eat 7 to 13 fruits and vegetables every single day? 7 to 13 servings. That's insane. But almost no one can do it. And it's certainly not the variety and the color of the rainbow and the consistency that we need. So phytonutrients. Most people know, you say 7 to 13 fruits and veggies, they know they're not eating the right amount of fruits and veggies every day. So 70% of Americans actually turn to vitamin supplements. But for a moment, let's just talk about the difference between vitamins and whole food. So a vitamin has 35 isolated nutrients in it, whereas this apple, and you can see it on the screen, you probably can't even read all those words, has 10,000 nutrients in it. And each fruit or vegetable has that many, and they work together to protect our body. There is no comparison. Vitamins barely scratch the surface as far as potential or effectiveness. And science continues to tell us over and over again that nutrients from whole food instead of from isolated nutrients can actually do more harm than good. So most of our vitamins and minerals should come from plant sources, specifically fruits and vegetables. So it's important to eat as many fruits and vegetables as you can daily, and even beyond that minimum recommendation. So maybe you're someone who does eat a lot of fruits and vegetables, and it's great, but it's also important to know that our fruits and vegetables are sometimes, most of the time, picked too early. They are transported thousands of miles, and they're not as nutritionally dense. So that's why we need at least 7 to 13 servings per day or more, just so we can get more nutrients. And a serving size is simply the size of your fist. And if you're a serious athlete, you need 16 to 18 servings a day. Like, that's just incredible. And those are the reasons I'm so thankful I learned about a simple way to add more fruits and vegetables to my diet and into my family. The one simple change we made to get more fruits and vegetables every day is called Juice Plus. And Juice Plus is a way to add 30 raw, vine-ripened fruits and vegetables into your diet every day. So the vine ripening is important because over half of the nutrients develop in the last 2 to 3 days. So when our fruits and vegetables are picked early, we miss out on all of those nutrients that happen at the very last minute. Then after the produce is picked, it's dried, juiced, dried, and put into the capsule or chewable. They actually even juice the peels and the seeds and the leaves, if they can, of the fruits and vegetables. So you're getting all of the nutrients. It is seriously like getting the rainbow, a huge variety of fresh produce every single day. Juice Plus is simply not a substitute for the real thing, but it certainly helps us bridge the gap between what we are getting, what we are actually eating, and those 7 to 13 servings that we need to eat a day. So here's a picture of my lovely family and my dog licking my face, because that's pretty much where she lives. But my story, when we started this simple change with Juice Plus, it was 2 years ago. And we dealt with sickness in my family, the 4 of us, not including the dog, so she's not included in the story, but worry. My youngest at the time was 11 months old, and he actually ended up in the ER thanks to the stomach bug, because he just wouldn't stop throwing up. And it was just one thing after another. My husband and I were playing catch up with how many, who's taking what day when, and how many PTO days do you have left, and can you take this day? No, I have a meeting. And it was awful. And I know that sickness in kids and kids being in daycare is something that happens, but this was beyond anything that I thought. I was like, this is not normal. We can't keep doing this. So I learned about this one simple change that I could make, and I started flooding everybody's body with 30 fruits and vegetables every single day. And I cannot, and I mean this, I cannot believe the difference it's made in our health. You know, today we are healthy. We have not had a sick visit to the doctors, and the boys haven't been on antibiotics in those 2 years. We actually went to the doctor for my 5-year-old's well visit recently, and the doctor said, wow, we haven't seen you in a while. And I thought, well, yeah, because we haven't been sick. So it's nice to only go in that one time a year when we need to. And it also makes me feel confident when my kids decide to not eat their vegetables, which happens fairly often, that they're still getting the nutrients from those 30 fruits and veggies every single day. So for me, it's like that insurance policy that I know we're covered. But I am so thankful that we learned about Juice Plus. I wouldn't go a day without it, that's for sure. So this is our Juice Plus Complete Shakes. The chocolate and the vanilla is vegan, gluten-free, whole food, protein, fiber, amino acids, and fruits and vegetables in a shake. So you get even more fruits and vegetables, plus a whole bunch of other stuff in the shakes. They're great for any meal. I have one every morning for breakfast because as a mom who works full time, I don't have the luxury to make breakfast in the morning, which most people don't anyway. It's great for after working out. I know my husband will come home from the gym tonight and he will have a shake when he gets home. So the shake is the macronutrition, and it's a beautiful, beautiful complement to the micronutrition of the capsules and chewables. Those macronutrients are like the gas in your car, and the micronutrients are like the oil. Your car can't run without either of them. So your body can't run without the macronutrients and the micronutrients. You need both of them. And I have to tell you, I've tried a lot of shakes in my day, and this one is by far the best tasting one I found. It's delicious. It's just the right amount of sweet, and I can't get enough of it. And the boys love to make chocolate with it, and it's a hot chocolate I can feel really good about. Those 30 fruits and vegetables to 45 whole foods every single day. I mean, look at all that stuff on there that you're getting. It's just awesome. There are a lot of nutritional products out there, but Juice Plus is really unique in 3 different ways. It's actually a food. It is not a vitamin. So it doesn't have a vitamin or supplement label. It has the same label you would find on a bag of frozen broccoli. The government actually does consider this food. 2, NSF, a private company, actually certifies Juice Plus products, and it ensures that what is actually on the label is within the product. And they stringently test for pesticides, mold, bacteria, stimulants, all this other stuff that you don't want to be putting in your body. There is no warning label on Juice Plus. It is safe for people of all ages, pregnant, nursing mothers, children, elderly, and even professional athletes. And Juice Plus is the most researched nutritional product in the world. Look at all of these studies. So it's set apart from all of the other nutritional products because of the clinical research, the original clinical research that's taken place over 20 years. So well-known institutions such as MD Anderson, Nemours, Yale have all studied what happens in people's bodies when they consume Juice Plus. These are gold standard, double-blind, placebo-controlled, randomized, so they are extremely credible, and they've all been published in peer-reviewed medical journals. Now, I'm not a research buff, and I'm not a doctor, but anytime I hear anyone talk about this, who's into, being the research and the scientific studies, they rave about all the studies that have been done on Juice Plus. And these are just some of the results that they've seen from the research. So improving cardiovascular wellness. We're talking about heart health, gum disease, the immune system. The immune system's the big one that we've seen in our family. Reducing inflammation. Inflammation is such a huge piece when it comes to disease within our country today, and reducing inflammation can help reduce disease. Healthier skin, just like that oxidative stress from the apple. And wrinkles is from oxidative stress. Well, this can combat that. So tons and tons of benefits that are scientifically backed. The Children's Health Study, children can actually receive their Juice Plus for free for 4 years. They have to be between the ages of 4 and college age. But if I buy Juice Plus and my oldest son gets it for free, but it doesn't have to be a parent. So a grandparent, if you don't have children, you can sponsor somebody else's child for Juice Plus. And these are just some of the results. All the parents have to do is fill out a survey, and these are the results that they see. So 96% we're seeing some sort of benefit. My favorite is that 60%, 61% were actually eating more fruits and vegetables and missing fewer days of school. That's a huge one too. There are 1 million children that have participated to bring us these results. And it's just awesome. The newest Juice Plus product is actually the Omega Blend. And this process started 10 years ago when the Juice Plus company sent a survey to customers. They wanted to know what they were taking in addition to their Juice Plus. And the answer was omegas. So all based on plant living and whole foods, they found a way to create an all plant-based blend of omega 3, 5, 6, 7, and 9 fatty acids. So they literally cut out the middle fish. They don't even go to the fish, they go to the algae, which is where the oils come from. And then they go to the seeds. So they get it all from plant sources. And Juice Plus, the Omega Blend, is the first one to use cold fusion technology. So the oils aren't exposed to heat, which can actually damage the omegas, which is really incredible. I've been taking the omegas for the last couple of months, and it's definitely helped with concentration. Are alert, so that brain health. So maintaining a healthy weight, it's such a big topic for so many people, and we see it all the time. People are dieting or they're doing this and there's something going on, but we know that excess fat contributes to over 20 different diseases. So remember those toxins we talked about earlier? Well, our bodies cannot handle these onslaught of toxins. So what it does is, to protect our organ, it traps the toxins in fat cells. So the good news is this keeps the toxins from roaming and wreaking havoc in our bodies. The bad news is that the fat cells that are keeping around these toxins actually expand, and they end up causing weight issues. So when you burn fat in the wrong way, without proper nutrition, you over-exercise, these toxins are re-released into your bloodstream. This then stresses the body, and your body very smartly goes into fat production because it wants to get those fat cells to encapsulate the toxins and protect your vital organs. It's an awful vicious cycle. And this is that diet, lose weight, gain weight back again. So if you look at the bottom picture, there is a better way. So the safe and healthy way to lose weight is to allow your body to cleanse itself by removing the toxic load. So then you won't need those fat cells to be around the toxins. You would do that through clean eating, especially fruits and vegetables, antioxidants. Then you shed fat, and this assists your liver, so your liver can do its job and cleanse your body of the toxins. Weight loss then becomes easier, quicker, and leads to more permanent weight loss. Kind of what we all want, right? So this is the Tower Garden, and it is on my wish list of things that I want. I don't have one, but I think they're awesome. The Tower Garden is a vertical aeroponic growing system, and it allows you to grow your own fruits and vegetables on your porch, on your patio, and even inside your house with simple grow lights. So they did a study, because Juice Plus does studies, and the Tower Garden actually had a 30% higher yield of produce and the nutritional equivalents to fruits and vegetables grown in the best soil. So it makes growing fun, easy, and it's amazing for eating what you're growing. So, that organic farm to table movement that's happening, you can do tower to table, and it can come from your own house. And I love seeing people post pictures of their tower gardens and their kids picking off of the tower garden. So that's part of my wish list, my dream one day. So now I'd like to ask Bridget Graham, who is a mom of 3 beautiful girls, to just share a little bit of her experience and some of her story. So, Bridge, I don't know if I can unmute you. Oh.
There you go.
There you go.
Yes. You can hear me now?
Yes.
Okay, good. Hi, guys. My name is Bridget, and there's my family. I have 3 girls. We live outside of Baltimore, Maryland. And I'm excited to be here tonight because I'm just excited about this information. It's really made a huge difference for us. My story starts back when I was a kid. I was that kid that got sick all the time. You name it, I had it. Nothing serious, but, stomach bugs, colds, bronchitis, ear infections. I was just that kid. But then I became that adult that got sick all the time, and I didn't outgrow it. How people always say, "Oh, you'll outgrow it." I didn't, and I just kind of figured those were the cards I was dealt. It was my genes. That was kind of me. I got sick a lot. Well, fast forward to now getting married and having our first baby. I quickly realized that mommies and daddies don't get sick days. I was staying home with my daughter, and I would get sick. And as an adult, I usually got maybe 2 to 4 sinus infections a year, and usually took a double round of antibiotics to get rid of them. And I'd sprinkle in some cold throughout the year too. So having that first baby, being home with her, feeling sick, and realizing that I couldn't just lay in bed all day was tough. And you really not what I wanted, but you got to do what you got to do. So fast forward to 3 babies later, things just got worse for me because I think I got run down with each one. I had a newborn and a toddler and a 5-year-old. And I just was run down, and I felt like I was getting sick more frequently and taking longer to get over it. And I just didn't have the energy I wanted to have. I would wake up in the morning and feel groggy. I would use coffee to power through my day. And my goal was just to get through the day until my husband got home and I could hand him the baby. And it's not what I wanted, but I was in this kind of vicious cycle of I was always coming down with something or getting over something. And I felt like it just never ended. And it wasn't what I wanted. And I remember my sister-in-law, Jules, who's on here, I remember after baby number 2, she knew what I was going through. And she's like, there's this way you could maybe try flooding your body with fruits and vegetables. And I don't know, it might help. And I thought, no. This is me. This is how I am. I've always been like this. That's food. That's not going to do anything. Because I didn't realize the link at all between nutrition and disease and what I ate and how I felt. I didn't understand it. I've never been taught it. So instead of kind of being open to her, I sought out an allergist and went down that route for 3 more years and was still getting sick all the time. And my husband finally said to me, "Why didn't you call her? What have you got to lose?" So I was at the end of my rope, and I did. And I started noting just some subtle changes, but the first thing I noticed was I had energy again, and I was waking up, and I didn't feel groggy. I wasn't longing for that nap anymore. And I was in a better mood, which when mommy's in a good mood, everybody's in a good mood. And that was the first thing I noticed. And I liked that. I was energized by that. And then, I noticed other small things like my nails were growing really fast. My hair was growing really quickly. But around 6 to 7 months, I realized I hadn't been sick in that whole time. And that was huge because normally by then I would have had a sinus infection, a round of antibiotics, and probably a cold. But I hadn't. And that was when I realized that something good was happening. And I wanted this for my whole family. So that was 4 years ago. And let's see, I haven't had a sinus infection in 4 years. I haven't been on any antibiotics, stopped seeing the allergist. I don't need any medication. But my girls are all part of the Children's Health Study. And my youngest had chronic ear infections, and those stopped. My middle daughter, as a baby and a toddler, always seemed to have a runny nose and a cold. That stopped, and her eczema started to improve. And then my oldest suffered with constipation for 2 years. It was heartbreaking. And that improved and eventually went away. So Juice Plus has made a huge difference in my family's picture of health. But it's also been a catalyst for better health. So we started to feel better. So I realized what we were eating was making us feel better. So we wanted to eat better. So my girls eat more fruits and veggies now because we're craving more fruits and veggies. So it's just been this, this effect that has gone on for all of us. So I'm excited to share that all with you tonight.
Well, thank you, Bridget. I appreciate it. I think you just watching and hearing how it helped your girls and it helped you is just, it's motivating and it's inspirational. So thank you for sharing tonight. Appreciate it. Okay, so next. Okay, so our healthy living community. So we'd like to invite you to be a part of our healthy living community, and it's called the Healthy Living Revolution. And we have some really, really awesome resources. We have cookbooks, we have children's resources, Facebook groups for encouragement, where we're always posting healthy recipes or healthy foods that we find, and really great things, and ways that you can make simple changes in your life. And you can all access the Healthy Living community all on the website. It's at healthylivingrevolution.com. So I highly recommend it. And if you'd like to join our Healthy Living community on Facebook, just let me know, and we can get you kind of up and moving. So, and it's a great, great group full of really awesome stuff. So for those that live in the area, and I think that might just be Erin that's on here tonight, but I have doing a salad jar party on Sunday here at my house up in the Lehigh Valley. So we're just going to get together, have some fun, spend some time making salads so that we're all prepped for the week. It'll take about 30 to 40 minutes to actually make the salads, and then you'll have lunch for the entire week. So with our busy lives, this is a great way to just make sure we're staying on track with everything. So if you're in the area and you'd like to come and enjoy some great conversation and end up with some great food, please let me know. I'd love to have you come over and join us. So I invite you to join us. So some of you here tonight might be inspired to eat more fruits and vegetables, and that's awesome. That is the goal. Some of you might also want to make one simple change and decide to add Juice Plus to your diet. And then for less than a cup of coffee, you can add over 30 plants to your diet every single day. And maybe you've been sitting here thinking about how you can share this information with your best friend or your parents or your siblings. And if that's you, I would love to tell you more about your options that you have to share this with others. So please connect with me or whoever asked you to come out tonight to learn more about anything we discussed. And I'm so happy to help you. And thank you so much for spending this time with us. And I hope you all have a great night. So thank you so much.
Thanks,
Thank you,
Nikki.
Nikki.
Oh, yeah. Thank you,
I don't know
guys.
if I'm muted, but thank you.